focus now. Nearly 50 years after the 1965 Indo-Pak War, the deputy leader of the Congress in the Lok Sabha, Amritsar Singh, has sensationally alleged that the then army chief had given an order to withdraw from Punjab. In remarks that have sparked a furious row, Captain Amritsar Singh has alleged that the then Chief of Army Staff, J.N. Chaudhary, had passed an order to Indian troops to withdraw from the region of Punjab. Had the order been carried out, it would have meant the surrender of Amritsar to Pakistani army, besides causing the panic amongst Indian troops.
What they had at that stage planned was to bypass this whole sector and to cut the GT road in three places, one south of Amritsar, one in the area of Jandiala, and the third at the Bias Bridge. 3 armoured columns were to go in that direction. Now, when that information reached Delhi, the army chief was General Muchu Chaudhary. He was an armoured corps officer, and he got worked up. And I remember this call coming through at about 3 o'clock in the morning to the army commander. And he asked me, and we had only gone to bed at about 3, and it must have been 3:30, and we had to be up at 4:30 again. So the army commander said, "Don't wake me unless necessary." And I picked up the phone, and it said it was the chief, and I wanted to speak, so I couldn't get the general up. So I ran into his room to shake him and say, "Sir, the chief on the line." And I waited there to see if there were any orders he wished to issue. And I heard him say, no, it's not necessary. No, I don't think it's necessary. Muchu, I think you're overreacting. And then he said, no, if you want me to do anything like that, you put it to me in writing. And then he just said this, that, all right, I'll see you here at 10 o'clock tomorrow. So the chief said he was flying in that next morning at 10 o'clock. And then he said, I have to leave early morning, so now I've got 1 hour sleep left. And he went back to sleep. When the morning came, the crisis had passed. So though they went into the operations room and they discussed this whole issue, it was not necessary. But had any weaker army commander endorsed taken the orders from the chief, and it would have been disaster. We would have left Amritsar, we would have left everything and fallen back, and the morale of the army would have been in its boots. India would have lost a whole chunk, which they could have used for bargaining later on. So there were a lot of implications in that order, and I think the chief panicked on that.
Had this order been executed, then would you say that would have been a blunder of Indian history?
Oh, 100%. And had there been any weaker army commander who had agreed to the chief's orders, if you look up, the general has written 2 books, General Bhagat Singh. One was War Dispatches, and one he's written a book called In the Line of Duty. That was his memoirs. In that he's put this incident down also. And he has said, he's endorsed what I've been saying. I haven't said this now. I said this in an article about 10 or 15 years ago, well before his book came out. And then there were controversies. Did it happen? Did it not happen? But the fact is it did happen.